Time for Social Media Monday. As we know, TikTok is a place to discover a lot of crazy stuff that's out there, including this latest trend, the husband test trend.
Okay, today I'm going to be guessing my husband's favorite things.
I'm not your husband. Not yet, Kins.
Ooh. So explain to us, Karen, what's going on there. Ooh. Now, this is the husband test trend. And when she said, I'm with my husband, he's like, we're not married. I'm not your husband.
Right. Right. So let me just explain the trend.
What is the test about?
Yes. So basically, it's a couple that is being recorded, and they start recording, and the woman starts speaking about her boyfriend, but instead of labeling him as the boyfriend, she calls him a husband.
And so, he's typically right there with her.
Correct. So at that point, you know, it's recording, and they're supposed to know that they're recording. Maybe they're creators, bloggers, influencers, or just recording for social media. Could be just any user. So the boyfriend has the option to either interrupt the video and say, beep, pump the brakes, I'm not your husband, or he could just say,
go along with it.
Go along with it and smile. And so we've seen like both reactions on TikTok.
Is he given the opportunity where they say you can say no, you're not the husband, or they're testing him, an actual test?
No, it's a test. So it could have a very favorable outcome if you're trying to like feel the waters and see if your boyfriend, you know, doesn't mind being called your husband. But if he has a reaction like that guy, we know that relationship is done. So
he's like, I'm not off the market. I don't know this chick.
Right.
That.
Right. I'm not your husband. You're gonna pump the brakes. I'm gonna just call it quits right then and there. But it's also an earned title. So a lot of people are doing this. I think it's a very risky trend, where I've seen some other ones too that are funny and more lighthearted. This one could potentially impact the relationship, and it could cause it to end.
And what I saw was someone said there was a dark side to this. And what is that dark side?
Well, the dark side is that, you know, if indeed the boyfriend says, I don't want to be acknowledged as your husband, then it brings up the conversation of, you know, do you ever see yourself as my husband? Where's this relationship going? So I think it's very, you know, tricky. It's a tricky trend, and you better have all the confidence in the world in your relationship if you're going to go along with it, or you better be prepared for all outcomes.
And I know this is just happening, and we're just seeing this trend on TikTok. Have we heard of any people who've broken up as a result of this and like, look, I don't want to play this game?
So the one that we just watched is the most viral one of the negative reaction. I don't know if any couples have actually broken up as a result of this trend, but if you search the search word, you know, husband trend on TikTok or any social media platform, you'll come across some other videos that really show a more lightheartedness, maybe some guys just basking in it and smiling and getting all bubbly about it. And it's really cute. So I think there's a dark side, but there's also, you know, the wholesome side of social media.
And I would think that if some woman did this, they could embarrass themselves on social media, but 9 times out of 10, if they get the wrong answer, would they put it up? Would they post it?
Right. Because, you know, they're not live. They don't have to post it, you know. We don't know what happens behind closed doors in a relationship. They have the option to post it or not. And this young lady, you know, posted it. It went viral. Everyone's talking about it. That's not the reaction that, you know, she wanted to have. And that's why I said your relationship just better have a strong foundation if you're going to play this joke.
All right. And are we seeing like mainly young people playing it, or older people as well? Old people better not get their ass on that.
Yeah, I think it's the Gen Zers, you know, on TikTok that are kind of, you know, putting it out there. I wouldn't record myself doing it. I mean, like, I don't want to be embarrassed.
Can't do it, Karen.